Hi everybody and welcome back to another Tommy and Fatal Saint shoutcast. With me, of course, is Fatal Saint. What's up?
What's up, man? Nothing much. Pretty excited to do this, I guess you could say, new map, because it's not really well known, I do believe, since it's not, your regular vCoH maps, but maybe someday it will be.
Yeah, this is a brand new map. I'm sure you've realised it's way too light to be Semois, and it's not bushy enough to be Langres. Certainly not Angerville. It can only be, well, you probably won't know what it is. It's Argentine Crossroads, made by WhiteFlashReborn, a veteran mapper with several maps under his belt. This one is really, really nice, really detailed. He put it together for, or at least sort of got it to a final stage for the upcoming SNF Map Pack Tournament, which is going to be pretty damn awesome. That's going to be hosted, I think, next weekend, whenever that is. That is sometime early March, and that's going to be pretty damn awesome, where basically loads of custom maps are going to get played, because, Semois, Angerville, Langres, they're all great maps, but they do get a little bit samey, so they're having this custom map pack tournament, which is just going to be a bit of fun. This actually isn't, bear this in mind when you're watching the shoutcast, this isn't the final version of the map. This is actually a slightly old version, 0.7. I think WhiteFlash has actually updated all the way up to 0.9, so it's gone through a couple of revisions since then. So if you see something weird, like I think the base MGs, I don't know, some of them have slightly strange firing cones. I think some of that stuff's been changed, and a few of the strap points have been moved a little bit, and bits and pieces like that. But let's just take a look at the map itself. We go to the tactical map. We can see that there's pretty normal number of resources, quite a lot of munitions, those plus 16s, because you don't get that many plus 16 munitions on 1v1 maps, actually. But we have this one down here in the south, another one up there in the north, which can both be quite easily cut off as well. We have these sort of Y-shaped cutoffs, a little bit like Langres, you have those really long cutoffs in the middle of Langres. And then sort of there's some plus 5 fuels and some plus 10 fuels as well, which are kind of hard to get to. Again, they get cut off as well, a little bit away from your base, and looking a little bit like Semois in that regard, when sort of, no, not like Semois, a little bit like Ango in terms of the resource layout, when you just have sort of like a plus 5 and a plus 10 next to you, but if you want the juicy stuff, then you have to go a little bit further out of your base.
Yeah, and really control those cutoffs as well. I'm looking at the tag map, just like you are, I guess, and yeah, I really see these Y-shaped cutoffs. They actually cut off more than you realize. They cut off that 16 munitions outside your base, but at the same time, they're going to cut off the part with the plus 5 and 10 fuel and 10 munitions as well from your base if that gets cut off. And I'm not sure, I can't really see, because of the victory point in the middle, what actually territory holds that one, if it's the Y-shaped strategic points or if the long-shaped road strategic points, which are actually, I guess, cutoffs, if you say so. If you're going for one side, there's actually 2 cutoffs for both sides.
Yeah, there's got these 4 cutoffs that sort of feed into the middle along this middle sort of intersection here.
Yeah, it looked very interesting. It could be a, you could really wreak havoc to your opponent's resources by being really annoying, just sending out one squad of engineers or rifles or whatever, volks, just to cut off that cutoff just for a few seconds, and just keep doing that over and over again, meaning that your opponent always have to invest resources just to protect his stupid cutoff, which technically doesn't give him anything, but he needs the resources on the other side of the cutoff. That's what they need. So yeah, I can see this being a really, if you are very, very good at very micro intensive, you could make this map, complete hell for your opponent.
Definitely. I think when I played a few test games on it, and what we found was that 4ES Rax is really dominating there on this map, because you can get out there, cap a lot of the map, because there's quite a lot of high points to cap, which Wehrmachts won't be able to take very quickly. But 4ES Rax, you just go out there, you blitz your side of the map, and then you just constantly harass the cutoffs, and you can take an absolute crap ton of territory. I think in the latest versions of the map, though, these cutoffs, these big Y-shaped cutoffs, have actually been moved closer to the middle to make them a bit easier to defend. So again, what you see here isn't necessarily what it's going to be like.
The final version.
Yeah, but anyway, we've been talking for a long time, so let's get down to this game. It is Hewitt, who is SemInt, a strategy specialist on GR. He is very, very good. He was actually a bit of a wild card in the latest, in the recent 1v1 tournament where he went quite far to beat a lot of good players. I think he only got finally taken down in the quarterfinals by Korean Army in a 2-1 bout, so that was pretty close. And over here down in the south we have WmDChains, who is in my clan WmD, and he is also a very good 1v1 player, very top US and fair player as well. So both these guys are very good. We should be seeing some really good action here, and let's get down to it. So over at the 5-second mark, let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think SemInt said to me that he's going to do something
I'll
weird.
be following Chains and see what he's doing, and he's starting with his rags, with his first engineers real quick, and he's actually not going for 4 years rags. He hasn't queued up any engineers, so there's one, but yeah, fast rags with his first engineers without capping anything, and his second engineers building.
Oh, I wanted to see an old school 1MG5 rifle.
Ooh,
I've started doing that in my own 1v1s, and it has having limited success, but yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It feels weak capping wise, you know, as you said before, you know, 4 ES racks on a map like this, which is a little bit smaller and with all the resources pretty close to each other and with the cutoff harassment, I could see 4 ES racks being very powerful. But, you know, 1NG, 5 rifles, I guess, you know, early game, you have a slight disadvantage on the capping war, but afterwards I see, you know, just excellent flanks being pulled off. That could be so exciting.
Well, 1NG5 rifle, the great thing about that is, because you're not building a second engineer, you have 2 rifles out when your opponent only has 1 Volk or MG out. So you can just bum rush really, really fast and take all the cutoffs. It's great fun, but if it goes badly and if you really fuck up, like if you go, if you get both rifles suppressed by an MG opening, then you're in a really bad spot, and you're so behind. But
maybe you can do a combination somehow, you know, doing, you know, 4 rifles with a jeep in there somewhere for spotting, you know, if you actually see your opponent or you expect him, or, you know, if it's a known player and you usually know what tactics they do. If they start with an MG opening, for example, you know, that jeep could help you, you know, overtake that, flank the MG, steal it, GG.
Yeah, for sure. So
it's hard.
It'll be interesting, actually. I'm interested to see where SemInt goes with this, because a lot of these custom maps, the thing is, I mean, US can be good on any map, because US is just about flanking where the Wehrmacht is. What's going to be interesting to see is where SemInt actually goes, you know, where he's going to set up his, you know, where he's going to sort of bunker down, you know, because we probably see a med bunker, and then, you know, where he's actually going to go and put all his stuff, because that's where all the fighting's going to happen. So little Pyro engagement down here in the south, they're going to be forced to retreat.
Bye-bye Pyos. Here comes the Volks to reinforce the Pyos, but they had to retreat before. He could have soft-pedaled a little bit more, maybe might bring behind those logs or whatever, but, you know, I think that was the safest bet. But 2 Volks is gonna tip the tide of this battle pretty fast, especially since, you know, directional cover. Where he gonna stand now?
Yeah, this is looking pretty good now for SemInt. He's got really nice unit positioning. We have another rifle squad coming in from the flank, but I don't know if they're gonna get there before the first rifle takes too much damage.
Getting pretty lucky with the crits, you know, that yellow cover bush is really saving his ass right now. Oh, he's getting into that little house. I'm not sure if that's really good. I
think the cover from those little houses is pretty terrible. But behind that nice green cover truck, he's going to have a pretty nice time. Forces Chains to run around the back. He might go around this flank here, and he's going to pop out at ultra close range. He took a lot of damage when he went around that corner, though.
That's still
this is looking nasty. Looking really, really nasty. Takes a lot of damage. He might even lose a rifle here if he's not careful.
Oh,
does get out of there just in the nick of time. But
yeah, that was easily a win for the Wehrmacht forces right there.
Totally, yeah. I mean, Wehrmacht lost, 3 guys, and they killed a lot more than 3 guys. Yeah, so that was pretty nice. So it looks like SemInt's going hard down here in the south. He
was chased off at the top VP as well. It was a little Pio versus NG skirmish there, and the Pios took it easily down to 1 Pio. He had to force retreat, and now he's just going to cap the VP there. So yeah,
MG got caught out of position here, and the Volks are kind of out of position as well. That 3-man Volk squad, really low health. I just spotted a mine going down from SemInt in the middle there, near the middle VP. He's rushing VPs a little bit. Rifle squad's going to overrun the MG42. That Volk squad down to 2 men, really low health.
Oh, that was very close.
Very close indeed. He's going to be forced to retreat, that MG42. He is forced to retreat. And all the Wehrmacht retreats. Probably not a bad idea, actually. Probably not a bad idea. He didn't want to lose more than was strictly necessary. And we actually have a 3 Volk 1 MG opening from SemInt, so heavy Volks.
Very interesting. And we got the 3 rifle, 2 NGs, and he's actually gone 3 rifle grenades. So it's going to be a surprise grenade on... You know, SemInt only has the 1 MG, so I'm not sure... Oh, that was a surprise
grenade, yeah. On those Volks, they didn't even realize. They still don't realize, and then they retreat.
Oh, what was that?
A nade went off on a mine. Chains actually very nicely. He saw a mine getting laid by SemInt and chucked a nade on it just as it went down. So that's pretty nice for him. I'd say despite that early loss of lots of manpower by Chains, he's doing pretty well. He's grabbing these all-important cutoffs, and he's sort of making sure that SemInt isn't able to just bunker down anywhere. Keeping up constant pressure is always good.
Yeah, I think he's controlling, you know, he's controlling one of the +10 fuels, and he has denied the other +10 fuel for SemInt for a while here. He's capping it right now, but, you know, the US has had his +10 fuel quite a bit longer than SemInt had, so, you know, it's gonna notice if he's doing a triage first here, so I guess he's gonna go for maybe another rifle before he does something, or maybe weapon support. You never know.
He is gonna go for a triage. A triage with nades is always a good combo, because obviously when you got nades, you got to get into close range. You need that triage to make sure your guys aren't sort of running into close range, and losing loads of manpower because they're all at 50% health. I think
exactly.
If WhiteFlash is watching this shoutcast, which I'm sure he will be at some point, one thing to note: this +10 fuel really seems like miles away from the Wehrmacht base. Up in the north. It really seems like Wehrmacht is going to have a very, very tough time against a decent American player holding onto any amount of fuel.
And here we go, the first cut-off harassment actually as well, so that 10 fuel is actually not connected anymore.
I think it's just going to be very, very easy for an American player to run up there with a rifle squad and just take 2 seconds to decap it. And unlike Angoville, where you have sort of one cut-off takes everything, it's much easier to defend that cutoff because it's right near where the fighting's happening and it's right near where your Wehrmacht quarters is. But the base here is actually miles away from that cutoff. You know, that's a good sort of, 30-second run. So it's going to be tricky, a tricky map for Wehrmacht, I think, before any changes come in. But as I said, I don't know how WhiteFlash has actually changed this since this game.
Yeah, I have no idea either. So at the moment we're still at the 3 rifles, 2 engineers with a triage for Chains, and he's actually not taking any base at the moment. He was forced to retreat both of the MGs.
Oh my goodness, that was a huge mine. That one of the rifle squads went down to a pixel of health with only 1 man. Shame there wasn't anything left to finish him off.
Yeah, there was
even
nothing.
A bike, even a Pio on retreat would have been better there. But SemInt is maybe feeling pressured here to go blitz because he's gone blitz and he doesn't even have the manpower to call in a stormtrooper squad yet.
Yeah,
but I think he might be afraid of a fast M8 at this point.
Yep, and that's exactly what Chains is thinking, I do believe. He's going for a supply yard already at 7.5 minutes. I guess it's pretty standard, nothing spectacular.
Yeah, it's not going to be coming out super fast with those nades and the triage. That's the same as going bars essentially. So it's not going to be fast. But we will probably see an M8 out eventually because I would imagine that Chains is probably thinking that SemInt's going tier 3 because he's seen no Grens and no pack yet, and we're already 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes into the game.
No Gren, no pack, no infantry vet. It doesn't really scream that he's going to go Grens. If he had 1 stripe of veterancy of his infantry, it's a pretty good chance that he would go for Grenadiers. But with no vet, no nothing, I guess he suspects tier 3, and might pay off.
Well, tier 3 is actually being teched right now by SemInt, so he is planning to go tier 3, and he loses the Pio, laying a mine in the middle. That was unfortunate. He's going to be forced off, I think, up here in the north. Maybe not, there's only engineers up there, so actually he might be totally fine. The south cutoff got taken by SemInt, so he now has cut off the +10 fuel from Chains, and is now in control of his own cutoff, and has his own +10 fuel, so...
Lots of cutoff action here.
Yeah, looking actually not too bad for him at all in terms of resource-wise.
SMG's getting flanked. He got right up in his face, but there's a second MG protecting from this
forced to retreat his entire force again. I think this is definitely a map that's... I think SemInt is finding it very, very hard to set up anywhere because I think primarily due to a lack of buildings. Down here in the south, it's like a classic place for a Wehrmacht to set up and then sort of go for an aggressive base pin. But the problem is there's no big, strong building to actually, put an MG in or anything, or put a Volks in. Because because the only big, strong building that we have on this entire map is actually here in the middle, not very tactically significant. I think if there was a strong house near this VP maybe, or near this +10 up here, that would be make it just a little bit easier to hold on to some territory here in lieu of actually having to build a bunker itself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure, you know, it doesn't look too bad for SemInt at the moment, you know, map-wise, considering this is his second full retreat, basically almost full retreat as well.
Well, we've seen very good
unit
small, preservation.
So.
Yeah, I mean, his unit preservation has been really good. He hasn't been losing any units. You know, he's been retreating a lot, but he hasn't been losing a lot, and it's almost always better to retreat rather than lose squads. So, in that respect, he's doing pretty well. But the motor pool is up now, and there's still no tier 2. There is actually a Sturm Armory coming up, though, so we could see a Stug coming out. It'll be a choice between getting a Stug, or a Puma, or a Storm Squad. So we'll have to see what pops out first.
How much fuel is he floating at the moment? Because
well, he's got 45 fuel, or he's going to have 45 fuel in just a minute. So he'll have enough to get himself a Stug straight off the bat, and there won't be any AT. But again, you know, Stug isn't exactly renowned for its anti-infantry values.
Yeah, or its mobility.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for with doing Stug power slice, which are just so awesome. Oh,
yeah,
another
nice nade dodge. That was actually really hard to see because they were in that bush.
Yeah.
It's always horrible throwing nades out of bushes, but we do actually have a Puma being built by SemInt now. So we have the Puma rather than Stug or Nebel or Storm Squad. Nice rifle flank coming in here on this other MG.
Everywhere.
Yeah, these rifles, they've just been like coming out of the woodwork. Another nade goes in on a Volk Squad, but he's forced to retreat. Again, another big retreat. Big retreats from both players. I think, you know, even though Chains is... I think he's killing a fair amount. You know, he's not killing. He is killing shit. But he's also losing quite a lot of manpower himself. So, and the Puma's just hit the field with... what's coming out of the motor pool?
Yeah, the M8 is coming out of the motor pool, but he basically just started the construction of it, so it's going to take a little while before it actually hits the field, and then he needs to put the skirts on it to make it, you know, at least survivable to fausts or something. But generally there's no AT on the field except for the Stormtroopers, which just hit the field if you upgrade them with a Shrek.
So those, and he is going to upgrade those guys with a Shrek, so they'll be a sort of a soft counter to the M8. Certainly Shrek Storms, I've never really liked them hugely as counters to M8s really. A well microed M8 is still going to evade a double shot from Shreks, even if they do both hit. Even with the latest patch 2.602 having buffed Shreks a little bit against M8s, still very tough.
Yeah, it's very hard to hit them. They still have a pretty huge dodge bonus, so to speak.
Yeah, and here is the M8 now rolling up the negative cover road here. It's gonna
doing a good job stalling. With those rifles in the house,
yeah,
the only thing they're actually accomplishing is stalling, but it's doing its job. You know, it's actually stalling for really taking over the center BP, and you know, getting ahead on the map control. So it's a pretty good job for just stalling in a building. They took basically
no damage. Yeah, I think like it's weird. Like Volks are better at getting units out of buildings than Pumas are, or something, because Pumas really have terrible damage against buildings.
Gotta get lucky crits. These storms with the Shrek, the only counter to them on the field at the moment, is basically just hanging around.
Yeah, he's guarding the Puma, yeah, because he knows that the Chains might try and bum rush him. We have a Vet 2 rifle out now from Chains with 17
kills already.
Bloody hell, that's a lot more than I thought he had.
Yeah, same here. I saw he hit Vet 1 after that nice Volt grenade, the first grenade that revealed he had grenades at all. Ah, nice mine went off, but no suppression.
No suppression, yeah, I think it was just one lone guy managed to wander onto it. But now the Pumas are catching some rifles outside of that building, taking a bit of damage. M8 was swapping some rounds with it, but didn't do too much damage. Puma's going to get out of there, get repaired just fine. Another Puma is popping out of the Stone Armory, so SemInt obviously feeling pretty confident in those Storms being his main line AT, unless of course he upguns one of these Pumas.
He might do, you know, it's not a terrible idea with an M8, you know, upgun Puma's pretty, you know...
I do love them against Brits.
M8s.
I do love them against Brits, but against Americans, yeah, they're not bad against M8s, but he's not actually upgrading either of them yet. He is, I think, just going to use those Storms. Oh, but now the AT gun's out. I heard that firing from somewhere. There it is.
Ah, misses.
Wow, he's getting lucky here. He needs to get out of there, though. He could lose a Puma here.
Oh,
he's lucky. Hit the wrong Puma.
I wonder if that was scatter or if the other one was out of range.
Yeah, we might see a chase now.
A bit low.
He might chase the Puma. He must almost certainly know that there's Storms around here somewhere, but...
Something. A pack, you know, or whatever. You never know if he did both Tier 2 and Tier 3.
Yeah, he could suspect a backtake here. We got this M8. Nice harassment. could see another Faust. Yeah, another Faust going in from this other Volk squad.
Oh,
he laid an M8 mine.
That was huge. Did you see that?
Oh my god. Yeah, I caught that. That was huge. MG goes down, not even recrewable. The Volk squad goes down. That was brilliant.
That was massive, honestly.
Yeah, that was huge. That's really bad.
He doesn't have any fast counter 3 Pumas. I don't think he actually even has stickies. I'm not sure. He's just faking at the moment.
Yeah, he's just fake. Get out of there! Don't lose Vet2 right. Oh my god! Oh fucking hell! Puma's really ripping him up on retreat.
We got some sneaky storms going around here. He's probably gonna take a pot shot at the a bundle maybe on the AT gun.
Oh my god! Chains is map hacking. You map hacker.
Nah, I think he's just hiding behind the hedge.
Hiding behind the hedge, yeah, the spot. But little does he know that sneaky storms are spotting for him. Oh, bottleneck goes down on the rifles. Oh my god, forced to retreat and they lose a load of guys.
Retreat and still 4 kills on a bundle, and this AT gun is completely unprotected at the moment. There's some engineers capping the fuel point, but I can't do much against storms. Ooh, nice hit.
Losing an MG is going to be really big, though. I was surprised, actually. I didn't realize that SemInt had built himself another MG42. So probably not a bad thing. Otherwise, we'd probably just see Chains make a massive blob of rifles and just rape everything.
Sniper out. Very heavy tier 1 from SemInt. 2 MGs, 3 Volks, now also a sniper.
Yeah, very heavy tier 1 to go. For a sniper, quite late as well, but I think sniper is pretty good counter in terms of, manpower-wise, you can buy a sniper or a Nebel for virtually the same cost. And the sniper's generally more effective at decrewing shit. Oh, he could lose a Volk squad. He's in trouble, but he doesn't lose the squad. Got a little bit lucky there.
He took a lot of damage from the Shrek. Oh, he needs to micro it better.
I think that M8 actually took a Faust as well.
It might have.
I'm pretty sure I saw a Faust go in at some point there as well. So I'm just amazed that SemInt still has his cutoff and still has his +10 fuel. That's what's keeping him in the game right now, is controlling that cutoff and controlling that +16 and that +10 fuel over there on the left. I think Chains he has to dedicate everything to fighting on this big right-hand side. This is where all the big battles are happening, so he can't afford to send anything up to deal with the north.
Yeah, SemInt really needs to take the middle BP. Even though the drain isn't humongous, he's still down to 363 compared to 448. And he's protecting it with his MG, but it's actually not in his possession, so I'm not sure about that.
We actually
we
have a WSC out now from Chains.
Yeah.
I must be a counter sniper coming out of there. That's going to be really nice against those storms as well. They yield an absolute crap ton of XP. You can really vet up fast if you're killing storms.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these double Pumas. Just so nasty, so nasty. And the M8 really, he's being quite passive with the M8, but I can understand why.
There might be more than just the one storm squad. Luckily for him, there's only one storm squad, but there could be more, and if he gets caught with 2 storm squads, so if especially if one is double Shrek, that M8 just gets toasted in seconds.
Yeah, I mean half the great thing about Blitz has to be the psychological factor of your opponent never knowing where there's storms around. He gets all nervous, doesn't want to make things like AT guns because he knows they're just gonna die.
Yeah, to bundles or get Shrek to death and destroy the gun itself. But also at the same time, I think he's being a bit passive. He's seen a few mines. He's destroyed a few mines with grenades, and I think he hit at least one other mine from SemInt. So he doesn't want to get his M8 caught on a mine and then caught with Shrek's storm.
Yeah, because that's a dead for sure, M8. And when you're investing 100 munitions into it off the bat, you really don't want to lose it. Yeah, M8s are damn expensive. We actually have a nice little fancy back tech here from SemInt. He's getting a pack now, because obviously he's tired of dealing with the M8s that he can't kill properly, because he only has Shreks.
Yeah, one Shrek.
So he's nice little back tech, and I would imagine he might get himself a mortar, or maybe get Vet2 and start getting Grens and a med bunker, but
I think he's gonna go for Grens maybe. I'm not sure if a mortar would really benefit him at this time, because there's not much mortar. All the rifles are very mobile.
True, but it might help him just in aid him in dealing with garrison rifles. But this sniper's in trouble. The M8 did a little kind of weird power slide thingy, but
very nice power slide.
The pack just came out and actually set up. But I think
it was actually shot at the rifles, so it I think Chains noticed that, and that's why he did a little power slide micro thing with his M8. And we got bars as well for Chains. So now his rifles, especially the Vet2 ones, he still only has the one squad which actually has any form of vet at all. 4 kills, 5 kills. yeah, you know, 1 kill. The other squads are not very impressive, and with these Pumas, you know, mint condition vanilla rifles are just not good enough. They just die so fast with Puma fire.
Yeah, especially now that he's got that pack, is going to protect the M8, but protect the Pumas from the M8 as well.
But at the same time here, Chains has opted to go for infantry, and he actually invested all his points to go for Rangers. So I guess he's tired of the
Rangers.
Pumas just as much as SemInt is tired of the M8. You know, screw this shit, I'm just gonna bazooka your asses.
Oh, we saw those storms decloak. I think he wanted to go for a... Oh, it's the mine decloaking them, of course.
Might have been the retreating rifles as well, I'm not sure, but the mine was very close there.
No, I think it was actually the mine. I don't know, I think he may have done... Whoa, what was that? That was a mortar! Haha, haha.
It's a mortar.
But check that out, he mortared just on top of the M8, but hit a mine and left the M8 with a damaged engine. So I think SemInt really wants to try and sneak up on that thing and kill it.
There are the storms, there they are, but he's protecting him from the flank with the 2 rifles, one of the best 2 squad. He might actually throw a sneaky sticky here. I don't think he's thrown a single sticky yet, so SemInt is not aware if he has stickies or not.
Oh, we could see a bundle. Oh, one of the storm guys, he reached into his pocket for the bundle, but he didn't quite throw it. He's getting decloaked by the mine again.
There he goes.
Oh, he needs to get those Pumas back into the action.
Retreat, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you don't want to lose Storms. Storms just give so much XP.
Pumas need to back off. There we go.
Dear.
Wow, nice hit. 50% health. That was an awesome hit.
Yeah, that's the problem with Pumas. Very low health. You need Vet 1. Vet 1 gives them less received damage, and it's so useful. It allows you to take a whole extra AT gun shot, which is just huge.
Saving, really. We got the first Ranger squad on the field from Chains as well, so he's really tired of these Pumas now, and they're upgrading instantly with the Thompsons. Those weapons are just so beast versus, you know, Vet 1 Volks just can't handle it.
Yeah, no, they just absolutely chew them up. You know, even if they have, you know, MP40s or for the Fatherland or whatever, Thompsons, the DPS is just insane.
They're just so brilliant. But with a sniper on the field, you know, those Rangers, you know, could be in trouble because Rangers are pretty expensive infantry, and you don't want to lose them 1 by 1 to that stupid sniper. 10 kills on it at the moment as well. Here we come. Yep. Here comes the flank.
One shot into the Ranger squad.
Grenade, maybe?
I think he was going to try and throw a grenade, but now he's just decided to just run straight forward. He's trying to go for the sniper.
Oh, I saw a guy just flying all over the field.
Oh, SemInt, he tried to get the cap on the munitions point, didn't quite finish it, and he almost lost his Volk squad trying to do it as well.
Vet 2 hit for infantry, so we got a Gren out as well. No zombie Gren, just a normal Gren.
Oh my god, those Pumas. Jesus freaking Christ.
Even the bazookas, Rangers are not a super hard counter to Pumas, far from it.
Definitely not. Those Vet 2 Grens though, pretty nice. He forces them to retreat. They were quite low health as well, probably not a bad idea. Decrews the AT gun with the mortar, so...
Very nice mortar usage. But
Gren managed to frontally penetrate the M8. Frontally penetrate. Every day. So what else do we have? We actually have PopCap now for SemInt. Maybe that's another issue with this map, is when you can't hold your cutoffs, you can't hold any territory, so you can't have any PopCap.
Yeah, he basically lost his whole left side there during this engagement, which I think the Wehrmacht pretty much won, even though he was forced to retreat his MG and the Volks, but at the same time, the remainder of his forces, the 2 Pumas, the pack, the mortar, everything was still there. But he lost his left side to 1 single rifle squad.
They're losing territory.
Yeah, that's the problem when you only have Volks, although of course now he has Grens, he's going to be able to hold onto territory a lot better.
Yeah, and Vet 2 as well, makes them very powerful.
Yeah, Vet 2 turns them into real Terminators. Sniper on the field, he's 12 kills now, so doing pretty nicely. Not mind-blowing kills yet, but you know, he's doing the job, he's picking away at them, especially if he's now against Rangers. Personally, I would buy a sniper after seeing Rangers, and I certainly wouldn't get Rangers if my opponent already has a sniper. I'd much rather get a counter sniper of my own. What actually did Chains build out of that WSC? Did he ever actually build anything?
No, so that's a waste of an investment at the moment. I'm not sure how the game progressed. He just felt that he couldn't really afford a counter sniper and spend so much time in micro to get the counter snipe off. And maybe, you know, most of his rifles are just still unvetted, so they're not really worth much to him. I think they're just basically meat shields at the moment. But
I think the problem is he went infantry quite early. If he had gone airborne, then I'm sure he would have gotten a counter sniper because he would have felt that he could have just recon run and done a lot better that way.
But
we actually have vet tanks. The fuck?
Apparently he thinks the Pumas are a bigger threat than the snipers.
Oh, we have a nade on the vet. 2 Grens gonna not do very much damage. Only kills one of them. They swapped nades there for a little minute.
Yeah.
We actually had SemInt. He just take to tank veterancy, which seemed really weird. I don't know whether that was like a mistake, whether he meant to do light vehicle vet, but.
Oh, Goliath on the Rangers!
Oh my god, that was nasty. I caught that, although I didn't actually see the Goliath running up to him.
Puma is immobilized. 2 Rangers still alive. 1 with a bazooka. If he gets a long range hit here. Oh, he gets sniped. Then there's a guy. Oh,
this is looking really nasty. He's gonna try and counter snipe him on retreat.
Finish up the Puma though. The pack is nowhere to be seen, and
sticky through the hedge. Nicely done.
But it's down to 1 man. He's retreating before the sniper kills him. Oh, he soft pedals away. That's very risky.
Oh,
here comes Puma to.
What's he gonna try and do?
Man rifle. He really wanted to kill that. That's basically, I think, Chains, most powerful unit. Even with the Rangers on the field, the Vet 3. If he doesn't kill those
rifles, yeah, totally. The game is gonna revolve around those guys now.
Yeah.
They're going to be so damn powerful against those. Even Vet 2 Grens are just going to melt. He could lose a sniper now. If he doesn't micro his sniper, he could lose it. I'm sure he is going to lose it now.
Here we go. Very low health. He's retreating. It's going to get
have to be lucky as hell to have that survive.
He just had to die. Oh,
yeah, there he goes. Retreats. Yeah, and now the whole backline of the Wehrmacht getting totally overrun. And the mortar actually goes down on retreat. He loses the mortar gun.
That was huge.
That was really big.
That was, instantly game-changing. Mortar and sniper down at the moment right now, and he lost his first Puma to double stickies and the Rangers. This is huge. And again, he only has those storms to be really offensive with to get that M8 off the field and kill it. But they're just not fast. He needs to decloak and run.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, he was walking towards the M8 in cloaked mode, despite being decloaked and just getting killed off very slowly. He might actually finish it off though.
What is he doing? He must suspect it's
He must have thought that the storms must have retreated because this is very... What's he gonna do?
So close.
He's gonna fire it. Is it gonna be enough though? Is he gonna have repaired it enough?
Nice shoots right into the wall. Are you kidding me?
He had to miss, didn't he? He had to frickin' miss. That was so unlucky.
And Rangers forcing everything off the field as well. Those things just chew everything up. And he's actually unlocked off-map combat group and is loading 400 manpower, so I'm not sure if he's gonna go a sniper or off map instantly. If he does and he gets tanks, etc., I think SemInt's in big trouble. He's got the Grench well and 1 Storm Shrek, but where's the pack?
The pack
there
is...
I'm not sure what he's protecting a hedge.
Yeah, he's
hedge.
he just I don't know what he's looking at. He must have moved it back when he was getting overrun in the middle, and I think he's just forgotten about it temporarily.
Very nice use of the AT gun from Chains.
Oh, yeah.
With
He doesn't like that hedge either.
Yeah, so he's actually destroying the hedge because he saw the Puma was on the outside getting repaired.
Where are those Vet 3 rifles? I gotta hotkey them, I think. Where are they? Where are they?
They're capturing the fuel at the moment.
Okay. Rangers making a nice little flank here. They're gonna be throwing a nade, maybe? Nicely dodged by SemInt.
I think he cancelled it.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
He did cancel it after SemInt dodged, but Rangers, I don't know, they're getting kind of chewed up, actually.
Yeah, from Volks and Grens, I'm pretty surprised, but Vet 2, of course, but still.
Well, I think it's because those Grens, they were in green cover in the crate of the Goliath, and they were just sitting at max range, picking away at the Thompsons when they were sort of running around too much to be very accurate.
Storms are really veterancy pinatas. The M8 already hit Vet 1 with only 5 kills on it, and 1 was a Volk, and I think the other's been Storms and Grens.
Yeah, those Storms, they really do give veterancy away at a crazy fast rate. He actually manages to decrew the AT gun. He might lose an engineer squad if he carries on repairing.
Can't repair under fire, it's very painful.
He retreats. He might have been able to finish off that squad actually, but he plays it safe and retreats. How much is Chains floating now for the off map?
700 almost. You see this flank on the Vet 3 rifles on the far right side? He's going up for the
oh
MG.
My god, this is a crazy wide flank.
You see the damage he did on just, long
that is insane.
Oh my god.
That is absolutely insane.
Dead done.
Steals the MG. I would have stayed there with the 3-man rifle squad. I mean, when you're doing 150% damage, it's like having 5 rifles.
Yeah, almost.
But Vet 3 rifles, I mean, they retreat through a mine but lose no guys. That's pretty nice for him. The pack opened up on the M8 but didn't do any crits even though it took it down pretty low health.
And now it's very exposed. There's nothing to protect him really. Med bunker is up, however. I can't see the
Vet 3 infantry.
Count. Has he actually picked up anybody?
Oh no, the pack is going to get decrewed as well. The pack is probably going to get stolen. That's really, really bad. He's not going to steal it. Lay a mine on it, at least. Lay a mine.
Yeah. Blow up with the bazookas, maybe? No? No, nothing. He's just going to leave it there. Oh, 2 bazookas on the... Oh, wow. Nice hits.
Yeah, very nice hits.
Oh, he actually has bet 1 on his light vehicles as well.
Yeah, he took that a little while ago, and it's always a worthwhile investment. Although it was a lot more worthwhile when he had 2 of them.
Blitz nades. Blitz nades on the right house.
Blitz nades. Nasty, nasty stuff.
Oh.
The rifles, though, at point blank range forced him to retreat. And actually, those Rangers only lost 1 guy, so not so bad for them.
Sticky on the Puma. No sticky. No sticky. Here it comes.
Oh, he's trying to do it, but he's
run away.
Nicely kiting by the Puma there.
Oh, it's very close though. Oh, he's going to work on the medics with the SMG Rangers, really.
No, think of the Geneva Convention. Oh my god, those Grens caught those rifles on retreat, made them drop a bar, took them down very low health.
Oh, but Puma might fight it here if the bazookas reload fast enough, which they don't.
Nah, of course they don't. He's
gonna
eat a sticky.
Here's the sticky. Damage ending for small arms fire. Oh wow, very nice.
To toasty, and wow, it's alive? What? That will be insane if it survives. Bar fire. Just concentrate bar fire on that Puma and it'll die.
Armor bar fire could kill it. But he's going for the VPs,
no,
which...
he's gonna let it live. He's gonna let it live. That's horrible. Where's that off-map combat group? It must be... He must have chosen to buy something else instead.
Yeah, I think he opted to go... I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just the constant cost of reinforcement. Oh yeah, there's a mortar out.
Yeah. Oh,
I guess he figures that there's quite a lot of AT out anyway, so getting something like a WM10 call in.
Did he get an off-map combat group? Like, there's an MG now, and a mortar, and an AT.
Oh, a 30 cal. No, it must be, it must be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles. He got a mint rifle.
Okay. Oh, that's a really shitty off-map combat group. What did he get another M8 or something? Or an AT gun? Yeah, he got an AT gun. It's a mint AT gun.
AT gun? 2 MGs, a mortar, and a rifle, I think. I did not catch it.
No, that has to be an ATG. There has to be some form of AT in an off-map combat group.
AT gun, 1 rifle, 2 MGs, and a mortar.
Yep. That's pretty crummy. I'm sure he was hoping for something a little better than that.
Oh,
nice little flank here on the 3 lots of Vet 3 Grens against this Vet 3 rifle. I don't even know if the Vet 3 rifle can handle these guys.
No, they can't.
My god. Such a vicious nade.
Yeah, the damage...
But he retreated as soon as he saw the blitz nades. I guess he just really doesn't want to lose those guys.
Yeah,
5-man Rangers now in the field.
I wouldn't want to lose them either.
I don't even think Rangers are that great though against Vet 3 Grens. Limited usage, I think, but they managed to get into close range.
He managed to do some damage.
He did get some damage done, yeah, and he forced them to retreat. He's losing a few guys now though. Jumps in the building with the Gren, still got 4 men left on it. The medics are gonna be churning out a zombie factory in no time though, unless he starts killing them. Oh my god, this could be a huge bundle nade. Wow, he still kills 3 guys, and
I think he killed
the Ranger?
Yep, he killed the whole Ranger squad.
Oh, no way, that's insane. That's actually insane that he managed to kill the whole Ranger. Oh, but he loses two Storms there. You can't let Storms die to rifles, they just give away way too much. Way too much. So much veterancy now on these rifles. We must have both supply out upgrades, or at least one of them by now.
Yeah, I think he had both. I think he has both.
Chains is obviously feeling the pinch for the VPs now. He's grabbing that one with a 2-man vet
Tiger on the field.
Ooh.
He wishes he pulled that pack now.
Yeah, he surely wished he saw that thing.
It's not, you know, extremely effective. Oh, that Tiger, those vet 2 rifles needs to get out of dodge. Yeah.
He actually has no AT. All his AT guns have been decrewed over all this time, so
there's
not looking too good for him.
2 sitting on the right side, and I think he's mortaring the medic bunker. It's
don't lose vet 2 rifles. Retreat them, retreat. There we go. There we go.
Got all of the VPs right now, so
oh wow, that's pretty nice actually.
Got really close.
VP drain.
254.
And the med bunker is going to go down as well. So I guess that mortar did actually have a use after all.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
SemInt's just going to charge straight forward and try and kill off the mortar before it kills his bunker. Oh, the bunker does actually die though.
Oh no! Oh, look at that!
God. Oh my god!
Clumped up. A nice hit there would demolish everything.
That's actually a Vet 2 Tiger. I wonder if getting tank veterancy wasn't actually a mistake, but an intentional thing.
I wondered that as well when I saw the Tiger hit the field. It had Vet 2, and I was like, Maybe
he's gonna get sticky. He's gonna get sticky. This is looking really nasty. Oh dear.
I think it's on the front, so it could get lucky.
Nope. No luck for you. This is actually not looking too good. SemInt doesn't want to lose that Tiger before he
just recruit AT gun with the whole squad.
With the whole squad? No.
Yes. 2 stickies off.
He's gonna kill the Tiger though, so it's got to be worth it. But
Very
neither
nice
of them give a destroyed engine. The Grens and Storms are here now to reinforce. AT gun gets decrewed once again. Oh my god, Tiger's absolutely raping face.
Yeah, 19 kills already.
Oh my god, huge bundle made in the middle of those rifles.
Geez,
but Nuclear Pineapple doesn't do too much there.
Surprisingly
taking a lot of losses. That was really unfortunate to recrew though with a rifle. I think they were only vet 1 though, so it's not too bad.
2.
Were they vet 2? No. He has so many vetted rifles. They're so good.
Well, he
so many vetted rifles. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, in fairness, he still does.
He still has a vet 3 and 2 vet 2 rifles and a vet 1.
SemInt very nice using attack move to kill off those pesky ATGs, and they're very, very expensive as well, those ATGs, so it is worth killing them off if you have the chance. Especially if you have a massive super tank like Tiger.
I'm not sure what Chains can do at this time. You know, obviously he needs more AT gun. Is he gonna sticky it again? Maybe? Grenade? No?
I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to sticky it again. I don't think it would be such a bad idea. If he got one on the rear armor, that would be for sure an immobilization. For sure.
Yeah.
But he is forced to retreat. There's vet 3 Grens. So painful.
AT guns for shit. Seriously, look at that. He's missed like 4 times in a row now.
The problem is the AT gun. As the Tiger misses, it digs the AT gun into a bigger and bigger crater.
A big green cover, yellow cover crater, and it just keeps going down into the earth.
Oh god, it sucks so much. Here, the vet 3 rifles, so I'm actually gonna hotkey these guys now because they're just so badass. 30 kills and 2 light vehicles. Are those both Pumas died by the hands of those guys? Because if so, that's pretty horrible. He needs to retreat those Storms. He's gonna throw a bundle before he oh my god, it's a huge Whoa, that was nasty.
3, 4, 5 kills, I think.
Went to 3, 4, 5 kills by that bundle, so that was very, very nice. Oh, he finally killed the ATG. Fucking hell, that would took long enough.
Took him like half the battle.
Vet 2 rifles now moving in with 12 infantry kills. They're a little bit far away from getting vet 3 yet. As you said though, I don't know what Chains can do right now. He's facing a very big Grenadier army. He needs a sniper, but he also needs more AT.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the manpower to afford all of this at the same time.
Tiger's gonna be full health as well soon, so all the investment of throwing stickies at it is just gonna be nullified soon. There's 1 AT gun hitting the field.
Oh, nice nade on vet 3. Grens up near the north. He does kill off one of them. Yeah, the retreat came just in time to prevent him losing the whole squad though.
If you can't soft paddle, retreat.
Oh yeah, especially against grenades. You can never be too sure. Sometimes you move away on your screen, you move away and then you move back and then you just see the numbers ticking down. All you can do is just try and retreat straight away.
But now we're seeing actually what we talked about before on the map here, you know, it's pretty hard for Wehrmacht to really defend all 3 victory points because they're pretty spread out over the map. There's nothing that's really closer than anything else, and, you know, there's no more cover on the left or the right side. So at the moment, Chains is doing what the only thing he can really do, you know, stalling. He takes the left side, then he takes the right side, and then he goes over to the left side, and, you know, leaves the center, which is well protected by Wehrmacht forces, just basically using up all his pop and all his resources protecting that when it's never getting attacked.
Yeah,
that's the only thing he can really do.
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, he's down to sort of all he can do is, as you say, is harass right now. But the good thing is he has got so much veterancy by this point that you know, even in sort of kind of crappy barn buildings, he's still going to do an awful lot of damage. He's actually winning the shootout with the MG across the road from him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Little engagement here with some vet 3 Volks here on the right hand side. It'd be interesting to see who wins out of vet 3 Volks and vet 1 rifles, but now the vet 3 Grens coming along. They throw a nade, SemInt forced to retreat. Those vet 2 barred rifles in the building doing a heck of a lot of damage. Really nice stalling out.
That is a lot
vet 2 rifles moving in on vet 3 Grens up in the north. I mean, the thing is, if these rifles manage to get to vet 3, like all of them, or more than just one squad, then these vet 3 Grens will become like nothing. They'll become like
butter. He can easily compete with all the vetted Wehrmacht infantry in that case. But he really needs the veterancy, and he really needs to keep his few rifles alive. He's only got the 4 squads left. He lost the one recruiting the AT gun. He's got 2 Vet 2. I think they're pretty close to hitting Vet 3 soon, though. If they, you know, kill some Grens, or especially if they kill some Storms.
Oh my
Vet 3
God.
Storms, just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just saw Tiger just took an absolute huge chunk out of the engineer cap in the middle VP. SemInt bought himself another mortar, which is a pretty good idea actually, because Chains has just been camping that middle barn building as a stalling point. So, oh, nice bundle nade by the Storm Squad there.
It was actually
Very
countering
nice.
at the same time, so I'm not sure if that was necessary. He might
Maybe,
more
but it sure as hell looked cool. AT gun's gonna get chased down. Is this an off-round? Yes, we have an off-round combat group called in by Chains. We have a Hellcat, we have a fully upgraded M8. Thank you, Relic. Thank you so much for making that change. That was like the best change you made in 2.602. Was making it so the stuff that came out of off-round combat group actually came out upgraded with all their upgrades. So you didn't have to get an M8 and then spend 100 munitions to fucking upgrade the thing again.
Yeah, to make it, you know, at least usable somewhat. Oh, huge shot from the Tiger on the top.
Oh, that really is nasty.
Capping the
He needs to...
Get it?
Oh my god. If SemInt was paying attention right now, he'd focus fire. Luckily, he's not paying attention. Oh, sniped by a Tiger on retreat. I just saw a torso fly up into the air. That's really unlucky.
Good. That is not good at all.
Meanwhile, big push down here in the bottom right-hand corner. No AT whatsoever aside from Faust's. The Hellcat is just going in for the squish with the M8 to suppress. Really nice combo. Although I think the Chains was really hoping for either a double M10 call-in to just bum rush, or a multiple ATG call-in.
Here comes the Tiger, he's going to bust through the hedge and just take a couple of shots.
And that thing's Vet 3 now as well, that Tiger, so it's going to be very tough to kill.
Yeah, extremely tough to kill.
The mortar actually kills the M8. I think that was the Axis mortar. Only an Axis mortar could do so much damage to an M8, and it was indeed the Axis mortar.
Yeah, he's got a kill on it right now. Oh, he's gonna get a sticky off on
this is a nice little flank actually. He's got the Hellcat that's gonna come in from the rear, and then he's got those stickies coming in on the front. Both stickies come in, but now he's gonna lose the Hellcat. Down it goes. He immobilizes the Tiger though.
But there's no way, he has nothing to really, you know, come up with.
Nothing to kill at all. Well, he does have the AT gun. It's gonna get decrewed though in a minute from a grenade. Oh my god, a huge nade is getting swapped all over the place. More kills. I think another bundle got thrown.
Tiger gets really lucky and decrews the other AT gun moving up in position in one hit.
Really? Ah, that's unlucky. Another Vet 2 rifle with only 7 kills. See, that's the problem with Storms. 7 kills, Vet 2 rifle.
It does minimal damage when they're Vet 3, seriously. Oh, he needs to take this pack and steal it and kill the Tiger. That would be so awesome.
That would be epic. It's only an unvetted rifle though, that's the problem. It's gonna die so fast.
Now the
2 more stickies, I think. 1 or 2 more stickies and he could finish that Tiger, but this is the problem.
It's really crucial at the moment. He needs to take that Tiger off. You know, he really needs to kill it so he can regain the VP.
Oh, self-mortar.
He's forced retreat. If that Tiger gets repaired, I think it's pretty much game.
It'll be game, yeah. I mean, so much munitions and manpower just got sunk into taking that Tiger down to what it is now. I mean, what's the status on WmDChains' resourcing situation right now?
It's not very good. It's not good at all. He's floating a crap ton of fuel, but he doesn't have the tank depot up, so you know there's nothing to use it on except for M8s, which with that Tiger on the field is completely useless. And he basically has the 4 rifles fully upgraded. The supply yard is fully upgraded, I do believe. He has the triage out, and he's actually opting to go for a sniper now for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Sniper isn't a bad idea though. I mean, there's only one tank in the field. It's the Tiger, and that can be avoided. You know, if he can just steal a Shrek or a pack, then the tides can totally change.
Keep killing all the Vet 3 infantry reliably, because you know the rifles are just not cutting it at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of plenty of games that have been won just sheerly by the force of vetted rifles. You don't necessarily need AT if your opponent doesn't have very many tanks. And in this case, it's just the 1 tank, although it is Vet 3, and it does have 29 kills, so it is kind of raping right now.
Yeah, at least he managed to get, you know, once again, both the right and the left VP on the map, so, you know, at least he's stalling in the game at the moment. And, you know, maybe if he can just keep doing that, you know, reliably and not lose them after, like, 30 seconds again.
Yeah, I mean, SemInt is in the same position as, same situation as Chains right now. He's got no manpower because he's having to reinforce all these expensive infantry, but he has loads of fuel. Like, an absolute ton of it. He's got 440 fuel because all he ever spent fuel on this game was that tier 3 building and a few Pumas, and then Vet 3 infantry.
Another rifle squad hits Vet 3. That's, you know.
Ooh, another one hit Vet 3. That's really nice. No, Vet 3 rifles, you need them against Vet 3 Grens.
Yeah,
Vet 2 rifles go toe to toe, but.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if, you know, if 4 rifles and a sniper is really gonna cut it here. You know, he really needs to protect both the left side and the right side, and they're both getting decapped once again.
I don't know. I don't underestimate the power of the sniper. I think that could be his saving grace right now. But it
just feels like SemInt has a huge army.
Yeah, it does feel like he has a huge army, and that's probably because he does have a huge army. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gren squads. One Storm squad, 1 initial Volk, and a stolen MG 30 cal.
Yeah, 30 cal stolen. I saw that before.
Yeah, that Tiger is actually. I thought he was going to go for a bit of a base rape there, but.
Sure,
like,
what are
nope,
you doing?
nope, I saw the M8 carcass, and that was like a reminder of things that happened before. I don't want to end up like that M8 carcass. Oh, another grenade does quite a lot of damage. These rifles are in a bad spot right now. Retreat! He really needed those. He was up here, the microing near the north.
Yeah.
With his Vet 3 rifles and his sniper, which really needs to do a heck of a lot of legwork.
Seriously, so much work he needs to do. How did that Tiger... What the... I'm not sure what just happened. I just saw the Tiger was on the other side of the barbed wire, and I was like, did he go around the house and then go down, or did he go through the wire, which was indestructible?
we have 2 snipers out now, so double snipers. This could get interesting. Vet 3 rifles are just like a 30 cal.
Tiger though.
Oh no, he could be going for a squish here. This could be really horrible. A bundle nade on Vet 3 rifles does a ton of damage from those storms now. Storms with 40 kills. 40 infantry kills. And these are storms with a Shrek.
A Shrek, yeah. That's not
Shrek storms with 40 kills. It's absolutely insane. I think... he drops a Shrek! Drops a Shrek! Get it! Get it!
Did he? Oh, he did!
Yeah, he gets the Shrek on the Vet 3 rifles. This could be what turns the tide of battle right now. I mean, so he's lost. If he hadn't lost that Vet 2 rifle, I might have been inclined to say that Chains still had a definite shoe in here, but I don't know. Losing rifles right now. Yeah, 2 snipers. Yeah, I don't know. I won't count him out yet. That's for sure. I mean, SemInt's down to 83 VPs, so he's low.
Yeah, he just needs to take the VPs again, Chains, and he's got a shot. He really needs to harass, the center. He can just forget about it, honestly. You could go there to harass, maybe, with 1 rifle, an AT gun, and maybe a sniper just to harass. But except for that, it's not gonna work. Oh my god,
check out these storms and snipers. They're very, very close. Oh my god, he actually retreats them. Probably a little bit, I don't know, probably worth it, to be honest.
That was pretty good. That
2 lots of Vet 3 rifles now, though, just moving into this north point.
They do so much damage with
hold on, that Tiger's got destroyed engine, that's why it's not moving. I'd love to see AP rounds used right now.
There
it is going to use AP rounds. Beautiful stuff.
Huge hit from Tiger, though. Didn't really kill much more than 1.
Oh my god, those Volks in the middle getting really, really chewed up by those Vet 3 rifles. AP rounds doing loads of damage as well. Pioneers go down. Things are looking up for Chains right now. Lots of damage being done to this mortar hiding out behind the forward HQ. Grenade goes in. Ooh, nasty. Where are those snipers? He needs those snipers.
Very impressive rifles. They got 42 kills on 2 light vehicles. That's very impressive. But I'm not sure what he's doing with them right now, with the sniper opening up on him. He's being very ballsy. They're very powerful, but they're not immortal.
Oh, he does a lot of damage though to that sniper. The thing is, I mean, Vet 3 rifles, they get the 150% damage, but they also get an absolute ton of accuracy buffs, which means their actual DPS increase is huge.
And grenade, no kills though.
We're gonna see. Oh, a Gren goes down near the north, and we now have a Vet 2 sniper with only 8 kills, so that's really, really nice.
Tiger is limping away, but the AT gun is pursuing. He's gonna get a rear armor shot. Wow,
this is really nice use of those double snipers. This is the thing, those double snipers, they have just totally turned things around for Chains.
SemInt is running around uncloaked with his sniper. This could spell this out.
He misses! He misses! And he gets cameras.
No! Oh no!
That was just bullshit.
When Chains was actually, heading back into the game, it was looking really good. He just needed to cap the VPs real quick. He's training very fast now with, 3 VPs in Wehrmacht hands. But missing that counter snipe was huge.
You know, Relic really fucked up in that regard. They should have made counter snipes hit with 100% accuracy. It's so much bullshit when that happens.
Moving
so much
accuracy
bullshit.
50%, right?
Yeah, moving accuracy gives 50%, so it's you don't even need to cloak anymore with snipers because
Run around on cloak because
yeah,
it's
because you're not gonna get hit anyway, and if you do, then well, that's unlucky, I guess. But it's so dumb, so very dumb.
Some vet 3 rifles on the right side trying to take this VP really quick, but you know, down to 8.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get it in time.
Middle one as well.
Maybe if there was a counter snipe right there, things could have looked up, but no, he's actually not going to get it in time. He's not going to get the decap.
Nope.
Oh, playback over. That was unlucky. Really, really unlucky. But a very nice game, actually. I mean, considering this is the first time these guys have ever played this map, or I assume anyway, this was really, really good.
Played it like 200 times, like the auto match maps. So
yeah, so you know, people are still working out sort of where to put themselves, especially with the Vermites.
Yeah.
But really, really nice. Always good to see lots of vetted rifles and not too much sniper spam action, which is always good because sniper spam is just boring and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, very nice early game for the the Americans. Really had it in the early game with all those flanks and surprise grenades on those volks and that was the M8 mine or thing. Oh, that was huge.
Oh, that M8 mine.
You can still see the carcass there in the explosion. That was
so genius slaying those M8 mines.
Volk, right? I think.
Yeah, it was a full MG and a Volk. I don't know how SemInt managed to keep it together for so long, despite being in tier 1 for absolutely ages. I think
very heavy tier 1.
I think by Chains going nades, I think that gave him sort of that led him into the game really. I think if SemInt had gone for if Chains had gone straight to fast M8, forget the nades, just go straight fast M8, he could have had that M8 out so much quicker. But then again, those nades, they killed a lot of shit, so...
Yeah, and at the same time, I think the nades pushed SemInt to go tier 3 as well. If he hadn't seen the nades and hadn't seen the bars, he would have gone tier 2 much faster and, gotten the pack, so, it's, winner there.
Yeah, it's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I mean, those stormtroopers, single Shrek, 43 infantry kills, 1 light vehicle, 2 tanks. I mean, that's MVP right there.
That's so crazy. Well, they've got 3 rifles. Let's see where they are. There's 135.
Yeah.
There it is.
42. Wait, what do the storms have again? Oh, 43 on the storms versus 42 on the rifles. We have to give it to the storms.
Yeah, I think the storms. Even though at times they were a bit passive. And chasing that M8 cloak thingy was, it could have really paid off, but the stupid AI went jumping to a brick wall and it hit his head and lost his aim or something. He just
that was
shot
dumb.
his feet because it was funny.
He got nervous.
This is my moment of glory. Oh shit, I missed.
This is when I earned the Iron Cross.
No, you did not. You earned your Iron Cross by
Hans.
everyone.
You failed. But yeah, I know. So some weird teching choices by Chains to go for that WSC, but then not build anything out of it until like super late game. Because I mean, we saw how much damage those snipers did with just a handful of kills. It was fucking huge. Yeah, if the game had gone on longer, if there were more VPs in it, I mean, SemInt's army was a heck of a lot smaller now than it was about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
But that is the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. But a really, really nice map. I can see a lot of really dynamic games going on here. The only sad thing is I don't think Relic is able to patch new maps into the game without releasing a whole new patch, which they have said quite categorically that they will not do.
Ah, okay.
I think they can put different maps into the rotation, but they can't. There are a bunch of preset rotations, but they can't actually put custom maps into it. But that's why the SNF Map Pack Tourney is happening. You can go to gamereplays.org, you can sign up for that. There's no skill requirement, no entry requirements, you just have to follow the posting regulations. I think you have to have 50 minimum posts or something like that. And then just join up to the Map Pack Tourney, and that's going to be full of maps like this. A bunch of others as well. Some made by sort of various mappers. All of them will be extensively play tested throughout the tournament. Some of them might even be played only for the first time, so it'll be a really, really unique opportunity to play all this new stuff by all these great mappers, up and comers. So and veterans as well, because this is WhiteFlash's veteran mapper. So yeah, that should be really good. And we will also, the GR.org Shoutcast team, will be doing a load of shoutcasts of games from next week's tournament. We will be picking games from probably the semis and the finals to shoutcast. Probably won't be a live cast unless I'm feeling particularly energetic, but you will be able to see some casts, and we'll make sure to document those as games from the custom map tourney. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Expect to see more custom map games as they get played. I mean, it's very rare that you get two good players playing on a custom map at the same time, playtesting it like we had today. But if you are a good player, if you are a COH expert watching this, do go out and play some custom games, and we will almost certainly shoutcast it if it turns out to be a good game. So yeah, that's advertisement done. Thank you for joining me once again, Phil. That was really good fun, as usual.
No worries. Yeah.
And we will see you guys next time when, who knows what map we could be playing on. We could be playing on the same, we could be playing on back on Semois and Langres, or something entirely different. So we'll see you guys next time.